Hey guys, this is SB737 and welcome back today to another episode of Creative Craft. And yes, this is the series where I build things in creative that you guys asked me to. And yes, in the last episode we built this rocket, which came out really nice actually. I did just in between episodes add this little bit at the bottom just to make it look a little bit better, where the flame can come out. But I have to say I do like my rocket. And make sure you go down below in the comments and comment what you want me to build in the next episode, okay? Because today I'm going to be building a theme park, and that was suggested by Stephen Ward. So thank you very much for that. I got so many suggestions, so yeah, make sure you keep giving me them, and I'll choose one for next week. Right, so without further ado, I suppose we will get straight into building this. So yeah, theme park. The thing I like about this one is, you know, like, theme parks are usually, like, massive, aren't they? Whereas this one is going to be sort of in a very small area. So I've got a lot to fit in a small area. So I think what I'm going to start with is maybe some grey wool, purple, and I suppose I'm going to start with the roller coaster, okay? So let's get on with that. So I kind of want it to go around the outside almost. Let me have a see. So if I come to this corner first, and like do some sort of, just do a pillar up, and then we can have like, yeah, we can just go crazy with the roller coaster. It's not going to be the biggest of roller coasters, but it's going to be a nice one nonetheless, hopefully. So maybe if we have like a bit of a drop that sort of goes steeper and steeper over time, maybe. Obviously, I haven't got that much space to work with, as you can see. I've got like a 33 by 33 space or something. So if we go for maybe something like this, there we go, and it sort of, yeah, goes down faster and faster. Actually, will that work? Will that work? Or will no, it won't work because you'd just drop off the edge if I did something like that, wouldn't you? So maybe, yeah, just down like that, and then it almost comes around and in like a curved fashion. So I quite like building things in creative. Like I'm just sort of doing it like spur of the moment. So it's kind of fun, you know, to do this for a change. But if I go maybe something around the corner like this, so it's a gradual curve. So maybe that gradual curve was to go around like that. There we go, and then it maybe comes down a little bit more. Yeah, something like this, I suppose. Yeah, just a little thing, and then it comes down to like just over ground level. I think about that high will probably work. If we get rid of these, and then yeah, bring this round, and then like to a finish down here somewhere. Do we want it to meet up all the way at the end or not? I don't think so actually. I think if we just sort of maybe go like this. Whoops, there we go. Bring it round there, and then it just comes down to a finish right here, like so. So yeah, this is the end of the track. And as you can see, I've put green stained clay, lime green stained clay down. I did try, like, I did think of grass, but you look at that, look in the biome, because it's a snowy biome, it doesn't look as good. I don't think. I think a nice vibrant color is much better, isn't it? So yeah, this comes down there. In fact, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move it just one. Yeah, I don't want it to be right at the edge, this bit, okay? So I'm gonna need that there and that not there, okay? And then yeah, if we just move it in one, then it's just a little bit more space, you know, because this is gonna be the entrance. So I want to be able to maybe do something around the edge or something. I'm not sure exactly what, maybe even just a fence or something like that. But yeah, that space is going to be needed. So we'll go ahead and replace that there. And we'll just bring this along a little bit more, and then to the finish like that. There we go. So we'll get the rails down, and then we'll get the like decorating it, I suppose. There's still a bit more, and I need to do the other bit. Like, I've started in the corner there. I still need to do like the beginning of the roller coaster, which is going to probably involve powered rails. I shouldn't need any power rails for this bit, because yeah, I've got. It's mainly going downwards, so yeah, hopefully that should work out okay. So let's go and get all of this down like so. I also want to build a Ferris wheel. That's another thing I want to build in this theme park. So maybe have something like like, I suppose, like just a steep ascension. Yeah, that's probably going to be the best way to go about it. So let's just staircase it down like this. So yeah, you go sort of ascending upwards, you know, slow like on a roller coaster. It's like the suspense as you're going upwards, and you know there's a drop coming up. So this one, you ascend upwards, and then the drop is not straight away though. So it's like you just see it as it's coming, and it'll be a little bit more suspenseful, I think. Have you ever been on roller coasters like that? So we'll come to if we come to here, okay. There we go. So that's the start of it. and I just want to, yeah, get rid of all of these bits here. There we go. So if we just remove all them and then put the track on, I need some powered rails to go in here, okay? So let's go ahead and get them out. So maybe just a powered rail at the start, and then just a bunch of normal ones up to this point, and then this is where we're going to need a lot of power to get up. I almost don't want to have too much though. Let's see. Do you think that'd get me to the top? Because obviously you don't want to go up too fast, do you? You want it to have a little bit of suspense. Let's see if that's good enough. We're gonna have to test it out now. This is the most fun bit, testing it out. So I suppose a little bit of a redstone torch just under here ought to do the job. There we go. So let's quickly test out my roller coaster. Let's see how it is. So I'm also gonna need a button just so I can actually move. That's always a helpful thing, isn't it? Right, let's jump in, press the button. Okay, here we go. And there we go, we're up. It worked. Okay, I might make it a little bit short, but then it goes around here, right round to a finish. Of course, it's quite a short roller coaster. It can't be too long. I'm actually going to get rid of a couple of these, okay? Just so it's a little bit longer up to the top. And so we have another quick test. We're going to spend the whole episode just doing this instead of anything else now. Right, here we go. Oh, and I just had to press forward there, but at least it's a little bit slower. And yeah, I mean, the more important thing is sort of decoration, I think, anyway, isn't it? So we'll remove both of them. There we go. So there is that part of the roller coaster. And then, yeah, I think it's going to look good if I do something like just sort of do like pillars coming down. So then you know that this roller coaster isn't just stand on nothing. There is actually a bit of a structure to it. Yeah, there's something holding it up. So we'll go ahead and just do pillars like this all the way around. Obviously, this bit's going to take the longest because it's the highest part, but it's going to get quicker and quicker because, as you can see, we're getting lower and lower now. So yeah, that's the roller coaster. I suppose the next thing we should try and build is maybe a Ferris wheel, which I think is going to be kind of tricky. Got to do it in like a circle, which I'm always bad at making circles in Minecraft. Okay, so we don't need to do that bit down there. And we'll go ahead and do the same. But do you think one gap looks good enough, or would you do a 2 gap? Let's have a little see. How does it look over there? I almost want to say a bigger gap, but I think we'll be alright. It's quite a small roller coaster, isn't it? So I suppose smaller gaps. If it was bigger, then I'd probably do bigger gaps. But yeah, we'll leave it at that. So this is the thing when I build Spur at the moment. Like, if I disagree with what I've done and think I can make it look better, and then I'm like, well, I'm in a video. I don't want to waste time and go back and change it. So I just keep it that way. Right. So let's go ahead and get down all of these, and then we'll be done with that. So yeah, I think the Ferris wheel, I'm going to go for like a white and red color. I think they're quite Ferrisy wheel kind of colors, aren't they? So we'll go for that, and then maybe, yeah, I don't know how I'm exactly going to do it. I suppose I'll build it roughly in this section, so it can be like in the middle, so the roller coaster almost goes round the Ferris wheel. Yeah, that's going to be best. And I'm trying to think like what else do you get at theme parks? You know, you get all sorts of rides and stuff. I think if we go for that block there, otherwise there's not going to be a proper gap. Yeah, block that there, and then not that one, but that one there. Yeah, okay. So I had to think that through a little bit, so it looked okay. And then that one, yeah, okay, perfect. There we go, and then we'll just get it finished. It's almost done. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, now I've just got to fill in these bits, which are pretty quick bits to do, and then it is Ferris wheel time. So yeah, I'm gonna have to build a circle in Minecraft. My worst nightmare. What should I put that there? I can put that there. And then if I put the next one there we go. Yeah, it's these like jagged edges bit that are always a little bit tricky. But there we go. That's my roller coaster. Okay. Right, so let's hit this Ferris wheel. Okay, so we can probably get rid of everything now and move on to other blocks. So if we get out some red, maybe black, white. Do you think we have some pink in as well? Should we try that? And then maybe some like quartz as well. It's either white wall or quartz. I'll see which one looks better. I'm not sure what I think. So what's first going to have to happen, I suppose, is we're going to have to build a bit of a like a triangle up. Okay. So let's try and get that done. I always find these quite difficult to build. But yeah, a triangle up that meets in the middle almost. So how's that looking? So up to, okay, I almost disagree with how I've done it already. I think it should be more like just up one on each bit, okay? So there we go. So yeah, it goes up. Oh no, right, yeah, up 2 on each jut, okay? So let's go ahead and go up another 2 like that, and then up another 2 like that. There we go. Okay, so far that's looking all right. I need to make it sort of meet up in the middle, which is always going to be a tricky bit. But maybe if we do like red wool in the middle, and then yeah, and we do red wool like jagging up like this. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so that goes all the way up to the top like that, and then inside it, we're going to go ahead and just do this as well. There we go. So hopefully this has the right approach, and if it does, we'll do it like on the other side and then fully connect it up and all of that business. Okay, so up another 2 and then across, and then up another 2 and then across. Okay, so that to me should be just about right. I don't know if it's going to be quite in the center, but it should be good enough, shouldn't it? So then what we do is we're going to go down. Hold on. What have we done here? Yeah, that's almost. Do we think that's all right? Yeah, like something like this, I suppose, and then back down. Yeah, and then just keep going down in this sort of a fashion. If I get the black wool involved as well, that might make things a little bit easier. So there we go. Around like that, and on top of here we're going to just go and yeah, bring it down, and hopefully this looks like a good Ferris wheel. Otherwise I'm going to be out of ideas. Okay, well, I'm not changing it now anyway. It's too late now. Right, there we go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get all of the red wool in, add the finished black. I mean, it doesn't matter, it's not fully central. We can always put some other things in at the sides or something like that, you know, to make it look okay. So there we go. So this is going to be behind the Ferris wheel, okay? So now we've got to do the big wheel part, which is probably going to be the tricky bit, okay? So there we go. That's that. Yeah, I can kind of fit something to the side now as well that I've built it there. So yeah, what we need to do is get to about here, I think. So this is the middle, and then we sort of need to build like a cross coming out, like almost like a star. If we go this big, okay, and then coming out of here. If we go for like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. If we have that coming out of there, like that, okay. So about that much. Otherwise, if any more, and it'll be too much. So we'll go down. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the same coming out of this side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then do the same at the bottom. And then we can like do the wheel around that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And maybe even diagonal as well, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, maybe just 6 for that actually, or maybe even just 5. Yeah, or any more would probably look a little bit strange. And then we've got to do this around the edge. Do we think maybe even some sort of stripes thing, like pink and red? Let me move this around and see how pink and red looks. Okay. So we're gonna have like maybe 3 like that, and then the red goes up here. Hold on, red out 2. And then, oh, should it be maybe out 1? Do you think it's maybe a little bit too close to the thing? Maybe, but we can always adjust that in a moment. So then, yeah, pink there, and then, hold on, I've got to make sure that this actually matches up. So then 2 pink, and then if we go ahead and do the same thing here, so pink, and then 2 reds coming down like that. A pink. I hate like doing circles and stuff in Minecraft. I'm always really terrible at them. And then that sort of meets up like that. It could be better actually. It could be better. Maybe some sort of extra bit of pink here and then move it down 1. That's the only thing I'm thinking of with this. So let's go ahead and do the same here. Just bring that out an extra pink and then move that red out 1. There we go. So then the pink comes out 1, and then what have we got left? We've got like hold on. What have I done here? So that's pink and then red, and then yes, there needs to be 2 pink coming down here, like so, and then that's sort of meeting up. Okay, I think if we were to put a red there instead, there we go. Now I've found the circle. Okay, so I've got to try and make this this work. Yeah, it definitely needs to come out 1. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. There we go. So I'd be so terrible if I had to build fast. I'm too much of a perfectionist, aren't I? I'm like, oh, I'll just change that a little bit there, and yeah, just change that a bit, and yeah, before I know it, I'm out of time basically. Or maybe we have it too wide. Actually, no, right, we'll get rid of all this. Okay, so same for this as well, I think. This needs to come out an extra 1. So there we go, and then we'll go ahead and get all of this in. There we go, so we can mine away that and bring that up there, and then this across there like that. Okay, perfect. There we go. Right. So next, what am I going to get rid of? So I'll get rid of this bit as well behind here. But I don't think I'll maybe just have that like this shape. I think that could look quite nice. As long as it looks nice by the end of it, I'm not too bothered out if I take ages, to be honest. Right, yeah, so we'll get rid of this this diagonal bit and then these across here, and then we will be sorted with this. So that just needs to come up to the top. There we go. And yeah, the Ferris wheel is coming along very nicely. Right, so we need to get this done very quickly now. So 2 reds coming out here, and then a pink there, and then a red, and then yeah, and then is it 2 pinks, and then a pink again, okay, and then then it's the 2 pinks, and well, the 2 reds, and then 2, and then we're at the pink bit. I'm kind of just looking across there and seeing if I'm doing it correct, and it looks like I've done it just right because it has matched up perfectly with this next bit here, so that's good news, isn't it? So then, yeah, we'll go ahead and do the same thing here. So once this is done, I think what we should do next is maybe like some shops and stuff like that for the theme park. Yeah, I think we've got enough rides. You know, we've got 2 rides in this theme park. I mean, how many more do you need for a theme park in a tiny square like this? Although we have kind of got a lot of space left, which is a bit of an impressive thing, I have to say. Anyway, let's get this down. So then we're going to put that red right there, and then yeah, pink, and then red. I've got the hang of this, actually. I have got the hang of this. And then he says he's got the hang of it anyway. As you can see, quite clearly, maybe I haven't got it. Right, let's go ahead and try that again. So that's going to be red there, yeah. But then it's wait, what's going on here? Yeah, 2 reds. Hold on. Right. So the 2 reds is right, and then it's 1 pink, and then a red, and then a pink, and then my 2 reds come down there. There we go. I knew I'd got the hang of it somewhere along the lines. So there we go. There is my Ferris wheel. It doesn't look that bad, actually. We just need to add maybe these things in here, don't we? So we'll go ahead and just do that quickly. So there we go. And I'm adding loads of unnecessary blocks here. But there we go. That's all of that bit. That bit done, so I just need to do this up here. I don't know what I should maybe add some like things you actually sit in, but we'll worry about them in a bit, I think, because I don't think you need them. I think it looks enough like a Ferris wheel as it is, okay? So we'll go ahead and just get all of this filled in, then we'll have a look back and see exactly how it looks as the finished product. So there we go. I think what I'm going to do is maybe just have a little sea lantern in the middle as well. There we go. That looks all right, doesn't it? There we go. So there's my my Ferris wheel, I have to say, not that bad. So yeah, you want like a pathway coming in here, okay? What sort of a pathway would you want? I think maybe birch and spruce would look quite nice. So maybe like a checkered pattern. That always, I think, looks nice in a like a theme park kind of a place. So let's go ahead and yeah, make like a checkered path going through it. I'm going to add some hedges, maybe like a little gift shop, perhaps. That could be a thing to add as well. So let's do that as well. There we go, and I'm going to fill in these bits with brown wool, spruce wood even. I don't know my blocks, as you can quite clearly tell. So there we go. I think I'd really struggle to do like a build off. Like, I'm really not that good at it on PC. You know, there's that build off mini game on, I think, Hypixel. I'm not very good at that. So yeah, I think I'd struggle to do it. I always struggle to do things under pressure. Yeah, when you've got a time restraint, I always struggle. So we can have like some oak leaves coming across here, which look very dark in the this biome, but not to worry. I think it's a nice mix, isn't it? Yeah. So there we go. So we've got that, and then maybe like the gift shop is like here. So what would we build the gift shop at? I think it's got to be out of clay. Maybe out of red and pink. I think that would be a nice little theme to go for, wouldn't it? So we go ahead and build this. So you've got to go through the gift shop to get into the park. I think that's quite clever, because then you'll probably end up spending money. Or if you bring your kids, you know, that's how they make their money to these theme parks, to make you go through there. And the kids are like, yeah, come on, can we buy this? And then yeah. I think that's how it works. But let's go ahead and yeah, just build some sort of theme park. Maybe some yellow stained clay would look good. Orange even? Yeah, orange I think would look best. So let's go ahead and fill in this, and then we'll put red on top of that. No, that's pink. We'll put the red on. There we go. So that you can kind of see how it's starting to come along. So we'll put that on top of there, and then red along there, and then maybe just bring it out as like a square shape, like so. Be great if there was like bear items in Minecraft or something. I can make like toys and stuff in here, but there isn't, unfortunately. So then, yeah, coming out of the sides, I suppose, we can have like little entrances. So there can be like a little way out here. If I make this just a touch wider, okay, and then there'll be a little bit more space so I can make a 2 wide exit like this. Maybe if we make these pink again, yeah, so it's like on all sides the same color. Yeah, that's probably going to be best. And we can even, we can put in orange in these little gaps here, like that. So you can go out this way. I'd say that's probably maybe the only way you can go out, actually. Yeah, because if you got this way, there's not really much to see, is there? It's just sort of a, that's it kind of a thing. So let's go and do that. I need to add maybe some trees in, but maybe I should like make them out of pink wool or something. Yeah, just to make it a little bit different. So we go ahead and just add some orange like stripes in here as well. So 1, 2, 3, fill that in like that, and then we'll go ahead and fill in these 2 blocks with orange as well, and then we can finally put the red in. So there we go. That's sort of that bit done, and then I think I need to do this side as well. So how do I do it on that side? So orange and pink. Okay, looks like the theme for this one. Only this time there's not going to be any doorway out. Okay, so there we go. That's that, and I think maybe like a yellow roof would have a nice effect. So just coming out one like this. There we go. I was thinking the yellow color looks a little bit weird in of clay, but I think it'll fit the quirky theme. I think I hope so anyway. So go ahead and add that in like that, and then if we fill in all of this with yellow wool as well, I'm going to quickly get myself a swiftness potion so I'm a bit quicker. There we go. If you splash it on your head, that's where you get like the maximum effect from a potion. Just if you didn't know that, you need to splash it on your head for the maximum effect. So there we go. Let's get all of this filled in like so, and I want to add maybe like some rivers, some lakes, something like that. I think that would have quite a nice addition as well. So let's do all of that. I'm going to go ahead and get out, I think, some spruce planks, okay? I've got an idea here, and I'm going to go ahead and put spruce planks over the top of this. Like that, just for an extra added little effect to work with the orange, the yellow stained clay. I think it goes well together, and I might even try and put some underneath it as well. Like you'll see what I mean by underneath, like underneath the edges. Maybe I'll see how it looks, and then we'll make a decision on that. So bring that round there. And then, maybe like just round here, we could have like spruce planks. How do you think that looks? Let's have a little look around. I think it'll look all right. If it doesn't, it's too late. I've done it. I'm not gonna delete it now. I haven't got time for it. So there we go. Yeah, I think that has a nice look about it. If we add like some little bits of glowstone into it as well, so maybe some glowstone in the windows like that. There we go. And now all that needs to be done is maybe just a nicer floor, I guess. What floor would you go for? Would you go for? Do we go for a woolen floor? Or do we? Yeah, I think we'll go for a black wool floor. Okay. No, wait, quartz floor. Yeah, quartz is definitely the way forward for floors. Let's go ahead and get all this mined out for a floor, and then what I'll do is I'm not going to do too much on it. I'm not going to do anything on the inside of this. I'm just sort of going to get the outside area done, because otherwise we're going to just run out of time completely. So let's go ahead and get all of this quartz down. So yeah, because I think the outside is going to be the main thing that you see anyway, isn't it? So I'll just put some like doors on this so that you can't see inside or something like that. That'll solve all the problem, won't it? So let's put the quartz down there, and all the way around here. And there we go. So now I just need some doors. We'll go ahead for the standard Minecraft doors. I think I always like them. So we'll put one on, two on there, and 2 on there. There we go. So there's the little gift shop place. I suppose now what we can do is we can have a little bit of a lake here, maybe. So let's just carve out a bit of a thing here, so that you can go for a bit of a swim if you fancy. You know, like you have like those swan boats and stuff on them. I think maybe something like that would go down quite well, wouldn't it? So let's go ahead and just do that. There we go, and just bring it round to a finish. Oh no, just want to put that back like this. Just put that back, and then I think maybe something like. No, wait, we can't be too close. Hold on. The lake's going to be too close to the door otherwise. I need to make sure it's not. So there we go. If we chisel out maybe something like this. Yeah, okay. So then we'll fill all this in with water. I'll leave the floor as snow, otherwise we're just going to run out of time completely. So yeah, we'll go ahead and put the snow in there, and get out my bucket of water and fill all of this in. So there we go. Thankfully, water is one of those things that you just randomly place it down, and eventually everything just goes to a water source. As you can see, there you go. I think maybe just some nice trees or something like that would would look quite good. So let's go and grab some bone meal. There we go. So if we maybe put a tree there. Oh, and I didn't think this through, but it actually changes to ice. It's going to be like the snowy lake. Okay, well, we'll go for that, I suppose. So let's put an oak tree there. Does that become a great oak? It's not going to impede the track, is it? I've got to be careful there. Maybe just one here as well. There we go. Oh, can I place it down? There we go. Perfect. So we'll grow that tree, and just maybe like one here as well. I should really change them to like candy trees or something like that, shouldn't I? I think that would look quite cool. But what I'll do first is just going to grab some more spruce and birch planks and just do a bit of a pathway, just going around the area, you know, just to be nice, and so you can explore it a little bit. So there we go. You know, because you've got to get to these rides some way or another, haven't you? So if we go ahead and just go like, it just snakes around here. Maybe even so it goes all the way around to the other ride as well. Yeah, I think that would look quite good, wouldn't it? So let's bring it right the way around here, and yeah, if we go down this area here to the roller coaster, and then we should be sorted. I'm gonna add some like fencing around the outside of it, so that you can't get in unless you go through the entranceway as well, just to make sure nobody tries to sneak in. So there we go. We'll go ahead and do that. I suppose maybe just fill them in as well. So there we go. So we'll get all of this pathway done. There we go. I mean, I know I've spent quite some time on this, but it's always best to do that. And look at that. This is not a time for the controller to go dying on me. All right, so let's get all of this filled in perfectly. I need to add maybe some torches on, something like that. It's not dark, and yeah, I want to change the trees as well to be pink ones as well. Okay, and I didn't mean to do that. So there we go. We'll get all of this filled in. There we go. It does. I really like the birch and spruce mix. I think it's a very nice combination. Look at that. This lake is freezing over. There we go. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab some pink wool. Okay, and maybe even some pink stained glass as well, just to go with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to replace all of this with pink wool. Okay, there we go. So then you get like a natural tree look, but yeah, it's also out of pink wool. So there we go. Just do this all the way around like so, and then maybe a bit of like stained glass towards the top or something, just to make it look a bit different. So it's if I do it all, oh wow, I haven't even done the middle bit there. Let's actually, you won't be able to see that, so that doesn't matter. Okay, what they can't see, don't hurt them, I always say. So let's go ahead and do that. There we go. So that all the way around there, and yeah, I think maybe some stained glass just added around randomly might look okay. So let's have a see. So maybe if we add like a stained glass there, one there. One in there. Oh, I need to get that to pink wool. There we go. And just maybe a couple like this. So there and there. And maybe even on top as well, shall we? Yeah, like that. Okay. So there's my little tree. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a few extra little decorations and stuff, and all these little final tweaks, and I'm going to add myself some more candy trees as well. And when I've done that, I will be right back. And here we have the finished product of my theme park, and as you can see, I've got a little chicken that's spawned in as well. It spawned itself, and it's been having a little swim in the lake. So is it a duck in this case? Maybe. And yes, I've added some flowers about the place. Added this fence around around the edge. You could sneak on here, but you'd be stupid to go over a roller coaster track, wouldn't you? And then yeah, there's a few extra flowers around here. And yeah, I've added my candy floss trees in. All of them are sorted. So yeah, that is the finished theme park, and I think it's come out quite nice. It goes quite well with my rocket, doesn't it? It's come out a lot better than I thought it was going to anyway. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this video, please do make sure you leave a like, and also subscribe if you're new around here, because I make daily videos of Minecraft. And make sure to comment down below if you haven't already. Yeah, make sure you comment on any ideas of what you want me to build in next week's episode, because I could be building what you suggest. You never know, and you could get a little shout out. So yeah, once again, thanks to Stephen Ward for coming up with the idea of a theme park, and yeah, hopefully I will see you guys next time.